Guys, this seems so unconventional to say, but considering I'm very heavily considering getting into a trade at 24 years old. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. We need to think of something that's gonna last the test of time. We need to gather some skills that no AI, no automation can get rid of, right? And even though it feels like you're kind of taking a step backwards, guys, from my experience, every guy that got into a trade, right? A lot of the English people tend to get into a trade, right? They start earning a lot of money, way more money than guys that are like 30, 35 years old that go through corporate, bro, because they learn a valuable skill. The skill is always in demand. Like, for example, let's say you're a plumber, you're never gonna have those days where there's gonna be a robot that's gonna go and do the plumbing. Like, we can think of like a futuristic world where that happens, but let's be realistic, not anytime soon, right? Even electrician, even gardening, like, bro, you can't really replace those valuable skill sets. And if you get into something and then you get good at it and then you go into something even more specific within that one thing, guys, it's just a recipe for success, right? And at the end of the day, man, I'm sick and tired of just the thought of going into an office, right, having a fake persona, right, being someone who you're really not, yeah, just to, you know, make ends meet, just to live a life of, to be frank, mediocrity, right? Let's be honest, we've been bred for mediocrity. We've been bred for just being average guys. We've been bred for over consuming, and then we're like rats in a cage and we need to carry on spinning that wheel. Whereas if you learn a trade, guys, that's so applicable to your everyday life. Like, sometimes we just randomly build something, or we do some electrician work and we're like, oh my days, that would have been like 200-300 quid. Oh my days, if I got other people to come and do this, that would have cost like 1,000 quid to install that turf. That would have been like 5 to 10 grand to make our pond. Like, little things, and we're like, oh my days, like, this is just timeless, bro, getting into a trade, innit? So even though I'm 24 years old, I wouldn't say that's old, but it's definitely not young to get into a trade, as a lot of people are like 16 when they get into a trade. But bro, I have no ego. I don't care what people think anymore, yeah? I'm not stupid for wanting to get into a trade, right? I just don't want to be brain dead, and I want to do something with my hands, right? I want to show something, right? I want to be like, yeah, I built that, yeah, I've done that, yeah, I've done that. Guys, man, I'm not upset because obviously it's qadar, but the fact that we were bred just to like, oh, school. Guys, bear in mind, you wouldn't believe me, I'm an Uber driver right now. But when I was in school, even when I was in GCSEs, I got so many A stars, yeah? Even in A level, I did maths, further maths, computer science. I got A's and B's, right? Guys, and I'm a bloody Uber driver right now. So obviously I made some bad decisions perhaps, right? But even if I played out the 9 to 5 path, right, even if I went down that route and didn't go into entrepreneurship or anything like that, I still don't think it's better than learning some hands-on tangible skills, right? So that's why I'm considering very heavily to get into a trade of some sort, just to build up the skills. Maybe even it's not like a long-term career, but I just want some skills. I want to see something with my bare hands, thinking of something and then creating it in real life. Maybe if you're getting paid for it, just getting good at something, man. I hate this brain dead looking at spreadsheets, looking at this office drama, office politics, driving around people. Like, it's not the life. It's not the life, man. So we're definitely looking to get into that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
He's my brother. He's 21, and for him, I'm like, bro, you need to start jumping into something. And he's like, you know what? Like, if he's in my position in 3 years' time, I wouldn't be happy, because why would you just want to be an Uber driver when you have all that potential to be learning, bro? It's not even just about earning, bro. It's about learning as well. You need that satisfaction part of your life as well. The fact that you're just getting better at something, like, you need that, man. So as a South Asian, we probably weren't fed. The only South Asians that are like, yeah, get into construction and stuff, tend to be the Sikhs and the Indians, right? Not the Bengalis. We're us, it's like, yeah, you work in London, yeah, you got a 9 to 5, yeah, that's good. All right. So If you're a bit younger, even if you're a bit older, maybe consider getting it into a trade, bro. Trust me, it might just be the life for you, man. Catch you, man, soon.
Yeah, catch you guys.